Yeah, what it is, what it do. It's your boy Jay Smooth. Welcome to another episode of Smooth Customs. And today, we're working on the Kia Soul again. Yes, that is correct. Another exciting Kia Soul video. And today, I will be installing this rear view mirror monitor with a backup camera. Now, I got this on good old eBay, because you already know eBay all day. Cost me about 50 bucks, and it came with pretty much everything you need, including a camera. A little small camera that should do the job. This camera right here is adjustable, so you can mount it under or over. Pretty cool, not bad, and yeah. Now, so the Kia comes pretty much fully equipped. The only thing it's missing is a backup camera, and this model didn't come with a backup camera, so I'm gonna add that. And then the window tint guy is coming on Wednesday, which I'm not tinting the windows on this thing because I don't do that anymore. I used to, but it's been a while. I'm rusty. But anyways, enough of that. Let's just get to it. Alright, well, first thing I gotta do is remove this mirror. That was easy. Alright, so here's the new mirror with the monitor built in. And it should just attach like any other mirror. Slide in here. Alright, there we go. Now let's tighten it. Alright, that's nice and tight. And looks good. Next step is to run the cable. Now the plan is to run it along this line here and going down this pillar here. But yeah. So now comes the tricky part. The tricky part, because this has to get mounted right here, right? But the tricky part is running this wire inside the cab. So we're gonna have to find either a grommet hole or have to make one. So let's see what happens. So we're gonna have to take this panel off, and there's that there, this little panel screw, and that should be it. And this whole piece should unsnap. Now that this panel's been removed, this is the grommet we needed. So we're gonna
remove this, and as you can see, there's our way. We'll have to drill a little hole into this to run the wire, but there's our access. The first thing we're gonna do right here is remove this light. This is removed. We have visibility up in there. Next step is we're gonna drill a hole right here to run the wire and then mount the camera. So I ran my trusty coat hanger through this grommet and out this right here. So now I'm gonna drill the hole for the wire, tape it to the end of this coat hanger, and yank it out that way. All right, so I only need a hole big enough to run this wire through. And since the camera is gonna be mounted right there, I'm gonna make sure that it's as dead center as possible. Alright, so I'm happy with that mounting position right there. And then next step is, it has double stick tape, so I'm gonna double stick tape it, but I'm gonna add some small screws just for a little extra holding power there. And I'm gonna just wipe this down first. Alright, well, as predicted, the double stick tape didn't really stick, even though I cleaned everything. But I went ahead and added 2 small screws just to keep it on there. It ain't going nowhere. Anyways, yeah, it's not bad. All right, next step, we're gonna have to add some electrical tape to this coat hanger and run it through. And our coat hanger successfully helped us run this wire through the grommet. All right, next step is I'm gonna run the wire up here and find the connections for the reverse bulb. I need that. I need the power lines from that. It's gonna trigger the camera to turn on when this is placed in reverse. Then I gotta run wires. Let's do it. 2 screws removed from down there, and there's 2 pressure, what do you call it, fasteners there, and everything else just pops out from along there and along here. We're gonna need this off anyways because we're gonna need to run wire up front. So now that this is exposed, this is where we need to wire in. Alright, so these are the wires that we need to connect to. This is the backup bulb. Now, more than likely, the black is going to be ground and the blue is going to be positive. So if you look here, right, it runs here into this wiring harness, right? And then when it comes out on the other side, it's a different color, right? So Now, what we're gonna do is, since there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like there's 6 wires going in here, and there's 6 wires coming out here. So I'm gonna take this power plug, I'm gonna disconnect it, and I'm gonna test which one of these wires activates when you put it in reverse, so that on this side where it comes out at, I'll be able to tap into it with some T-taps. That should do it. All right, and as you can see, T-tap right there on the black wire and the black and gray wire. The black and gray wire is for positive and that black wire is for negative. So they're hooked up right here. Now I'm probably gonna tape that up so it doesn't get loose. And the next step is to run this wire all along this side up to where the other wires are. Here's the wire that I zip tied to the wire harness here. Careful not to pinch this. This is the sprayer for the rear hatch, I believe. Anyway, so that's all tucked up, and ran the wire through there, and it's coming out this way. So here's where we're gonna attach these wires and ground it, and that should be it. Button this up and test it out. Well, this is pretty much it. This is all the excess wire. It ain't pretty, but all right, so what I got here is, this is where the video wire plugged in, and I wrapped it in electrical tape because sometimes if this touches metal or anything, it'll give you an interference. And this one right here, this extra video wire, is for some reason, this rear view mirror comes equipped with like a monitor so you can watch TV or whatever, but we're not gonna add any DVD or TV, whatever, to this, so that's just taped up and zip tied together. I bundled this up with a zip tie. And the other thing is, here's the power wire that came all the way from the back where we tapped into the backup bulb. So that's powered right there. Now if you were going to wire this up, the backup camera, or should I say the mirror, if you were going to wire up the mirror to show, like, display your DVD or TV or whatever, then this power wire would have to attach to a 12-volt ACC line, right? So that it'll always be on when the car is on. But since we don't need it on, we only need it on when we go into the reverse. That's why it's wired up to that backup light. And the negative wire is grounded right here on this 10mm bolt, was already a ground for the car. That's pretty much it. I zip tied the wires along the main harness. So I'm about to button this up, tuck this excess wire behind the carpet, and that's it. We should test it out. We're gonna throw it in reverse, and there it is. We have, all right, so it needs a little bit of adjustment. It looks like it's crooked. So let's alright, so let's go adjust it real quick. Okay, well, there you have it. I have successfully installed the backup camera in a Kia Soul. So, let me know what you think. Did you like this video? Do you want to go back to VIP stuff? Do you want to see more Ryker stuff? Tell me in the comments. With that said, like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notifications, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.